traffic flow. So the one issue I have with that is that there's a lot of probably foot traffic and bicycle traffic with the Shoreline 400 trail there. And just that there's sort of a trade-off between traffic flow and safety of pedestrians and people outside of cars. So I just want to make sure if we are eliminating parking there, we're not, encouraging speeding by just creating like an open route for people to kind of bypass that stoplight at Pennsylvania and 14th there. So I just want to make sure that people are aware of, pedestrians and bikes there. And then the other one was there's talk about a stop sign on North 13th entering Wisconsin Ave. That it's kind of hard to describe without a map, but it seems like Commerce Street is kind of coming up at an angle, and I'm just worried that if it's not like a four-way stop, it could be difficult for people on going north on 13th to actually see people coming sort of northwest on Commerce there. So I just wanted to point that out. Maybe worth considering a four-way stop instead of just a one stop sign there. Thanks.
Okay, thank you, Brian. Appreciate it. Okay, anyone else? We're clear. Okay, we'll go on to item number 6, General Ordinance number 2125, Alderpersons Decker and Russ, creating 2 no parking zones on North Commerce Street. Kevin. Engineer jump. We got you. I think we're good. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, if it's okay, I'm going to kind of lump number 6, 7, and 8 together. And what I'm talking about, they're all tied together. So the no parking zones on Commerce Street, the street had to narrow up a little bit, and in order to maintain two-way traffic safely, we figured the best option was to eliminate parking. There's a sidewalk on one side and a bike trail on the other, so pedestrian access, bicycle access is going to be pretty consistent, pretty safe. Penn Avenue, again, we narrowed up the road a little bit to put bump outs in to narrow up the crosswalks, make that crossing safer, and create a new spot for a bus stop. So that necessitated the need for the no parking on Penn Avenue. And then the stop signs, that's all just codifying what we think is going to be the best fit for traffic flow through there. There is Brian mentioned the stop sign on 13th Street. There will also be a stop sign on North Commerce Street as it approaches Wisconsin Avenue. And those streets are only 50 to 60 feet apart. So I'm not too concerned with Brian's concern, but we did look into that as trying to make that as safe as possible.
Okay. Without objection from the panel, I'm going to combine these 3 together so that they can be voted on. I'm going to take first, we'll take comments right away on it also. Hold on. First, Attorney Majerus.
I got to do a procedural roadblock.
Okay.
You can do a vote on the first item.
Okay.
And then bundle the second 2 items by calling them together on the agenda, and then we can vote on them.
Sorry about that. Okay. Alder Boris.
Thank you, Chair. Engineer Jump, if you could just elaborate, did you say that bump outs are planned and being added to the section where the street is narrowed? Is that what you were saying? For pedestrian safety?
Yeah, where Commerce Street connects to Penn Avenue now, on the North Commerce Street connects to Penn, there are bump outs there already to narrow up that crosswalk.
Okay, and are there existing bicycle lanes along that area as well?
There is an existing shared bicycle lane through there.
A marked bicycle lane?
It's not a dedicated bicycle lane. We have the Sharrow, so it's notifying both users that bikes and cars share the same lane.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Chair.
Okay. Any other comments? Okay. All right, we'll go to start out with number 1. We're looking for a motion on that one, on number 6. Oh, but that was for the combined, which we couldn't do. Oh, okay. Looking for a second. Okay, made by Alder Bellinger, second by Rust. Any other comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Chair votes aye, that's approved. Well, items 7 and 8, we're going to take those together. 22, 25, 26 by Alderus Decker and Rust, creating two no parking zones on Pennsylvania Avenue. And number 8, General Ordinance number 25, 26 by Alderpersons Decker and Rust, placing stop signs related to the relocation of North Commerce Street.
Move to approve 7 and 8.
Okay. Motion made by Bellinger, second by Rust. Any other comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Chair votes aye. That is approved. Okay, number 9, General Ordinance number 2526 by Alderpersons Decker and Rust, amending section 4896 of the Sheboygan Municipal Code regarding temporary obstructions. Kevin, go ahead.
So this is something that myself and Attorney Majerus were looking at and talking about different things in the ordinances, and we found some conflicts in here and what people are requesting, as well as some of the timing of things. So this change just addresses those issues.
Okay.
Make a motion to approve.
Motion's been made. Motion's made and seconded. Any other comments on it? By Bellinger, second by Rust. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Chair votes aye, that's approved. Okay, number 10, resolution number 111, 2526 by Alderpersons Decker and Rust, authorizing the appropriate city officials to execute an underground electric and communication easement to Alliant Energy at parcels number listed on here, located south of the police station. Who takes this one? Kevin, go ahead. Engineer jump.
So Alliant Energy approached me earlier this year. They want to extend some buried cables from their property on the southeast corner of the future fire station site. And they already have an existing overhead easement and access easement in the same area. So now they're just asking for permission to get an easement to bury some wires through there, and then additionally run up along North 23rd Street.
Okay. My quick question, this will not have any effect on the fire station design or anything like that at all?
Because of the already existing easements, this won't affect them at all.
Okay, great.
Make a motion to approve.
Motion made by Bellinger, seconded by Rust. Any other comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Chair votes aye. That is approved. Number 11, resolution number 2526 by Alderpersons Decker and Rust, authorizing the appropriate city officials to sign necessary documents to effectuate a land transfer with Sheboygan County. Same thing. Engineer jump.
So as part of the Commerce Street project, in relocating Commerce Street further to the west, we found an option to also move the Shoreland 400 trail further west from its current terminus at Penn Avenue. We approached the county about doing a land swap, and we would swap 2 parcels with them, or swap a parcel with them, so that they still maintain the trail the same way they do now. Mm-hmm. But it would just be closer to the new Commerce Street rather than out several feet from the road. This also creates more development land for developing that parcel against the river.
Okay.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Motion is made by Bellinger, seconded by Menzer. Any other comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Chair votes aye. That's approved. Number 12, resolution number 113-2526 by Alderpersons Decker and Rust, authorizing the purchasing agent to issue a purchase order for Caterpillar 275 compact tracked loader for the motored vehicle division of the Public Works. Joel, is that you or? Okay.
Yeah, thank you. With this item, the department is looking for approval to utilize budgeted funds for 2025 to replace an existing skid steer unit that is in service that is 19 years old. we've had significant issues with it the last few years and have spent a lot of maintenance funds keeping it going. We are looking at replacing it with a unit that is more capable than the current one. Specifically, the unit would be larger. It would be a tracked unit. A tracked unit would allow us to work on road and in off-road areas, easements, those kind of things that have come up lately. And also the unit that we are proposing is considered a high lift unit. It would allow us to dump into a dump truck with a skid steer, which is a capability that is important to us because ultimately that would mean we could, utilize less equipment on a specific job site, which means less hauling things back and forth so that we're more efficient. That's about it on that.
Okay. Alder Bellinger, questions?
Thank you, Chair. I would just like to issue a friendly reminder to the finance director if we could get an update when you have it, no sense of urgency, on how each department funds the motor vehicle fund. You had mentioned that, that was an ongoing thing that you were working on. I would just like to, just a friendly reminder that I'd still like to have that and have that disseminated to all the aldermen so we could see how that each department funds the motor vehicle fund. So thank you.
Okay, motion's made by Rust. Second by Bellinger. Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Chair votes aye. That's approved. Okay, number 13, resolution number 1142526 by Alderpersons Decker and Rust authorizing the purchasing agent to issue a purchase order for a Volvo DD25B tandem vibratory compactor for the motor vehicle division of the Department of Public Works. Superintendent Kolstey again.
Yeah, thank you. This, similar to the previous item, we are looking to replace a 24-year-old unit that has been in service for us that over the last several years, we've had multiple engine, repairs, replacements, and things on it that it's getting to the point where it's really not reliable and serviceable anymore. So we are looking to replace that. It is an asphalt roller. It's one of our smaller rollers. We have two of them. It's an important piece to our paving operations and looking to upgrade that. So,
Make a motion to approve.
Motion made by Bellinger, seconded by Rust. Any other comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Chair votes aye. That's approved. Number 14, resolution number 1152526 by Alderpersons Decker and Rust accepting a donation from the Optimist Club of Sheboygan to support the installation of new playground equipment and sidewalk border at Optimist Park and authorizing the finance director to amend the 2025 budget for associated expenses. So who takes this one? Oh. Okay, got it. I think I got it now. Okay, thanks, Joe.
All right, thank you. So if you've had a chance to drive by Optimist Park in the last month or so, we've got about 4 new pieces of playground equipment installed there. And it was an effort by Optimist Club. They reached out in about 2022 and said, hey, we're looking at doing some fundraising. If we put forth $25,000 towards some new playground, would the city do the same? The city did budget that for 2024, and we've been working on it ever since. And we are the mayor has invited them to the city council meeting to recognize them at the beginning of the meeting. So they've been a great helper and doing several things to that park. So we just want to recognize what they've done and Again, it's the south side, so we have a beautiful, Shaw Family Playground on the north, so they are trying to add more things to the south side to provide for the residents there. The rest of it is just what Caitlin does to put it where she can use it.
Make a motion to approve.
Motion's made by Bellinger, seconded by Russ. I just want to make one quick comment, and that is just I think it's awesome when a community group comes together and does something like this. I mean, I wish more would do this because this is expensive. This playground equipment is very expensive, and it's hard for us as a city to be able to buy all this equipment all the time. So it's very nice that when someone does step up, and anyone that's out there that wants to step up and put their names on a park a little bit or something like that, we would welcome it, I'm sure. Any other comments?
I'll just say my children were there just this past weekend. They really enjoyed it. So, yeah, I applaud the efforts that were made here. So,
okay. Any other comments? All right. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Chair votes aye. That is approved. Next meeting date, November 10th, 2025. Looking for a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
second.
Moved by Bellinger, seconded by Menzer. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
We are adjourned. Thank you very much.